What's up? I want to talk about something we should be really aware of when we're dealing with interpersonal relationships. And I don't want to necessarily talk about people we live with. I want to talk about people that we have space from, whether it's a coworker, a parent, a, a son or daughter that's moved out, a sibling, an old friend, a neighbor, etc. And so I thought about this, and in this world, certain people are venomous, and they inject you with hostility, jealousy, anger, hate, gossip, anything along the line of negative. It's the kind of person that kind of drains you, where you say, oh, you go home and you might say to your spouse, holy cow, I'm exhausted. And all this person did was complain, or all she did was gossip, or all he did was talk about XYZ. This is something I really, really, really thought about, especially maybe when it comes to our sons and daughters, when they are always saying negative, angry, hostile, hate filled, blaming you for everything that's going wrong with their life. You've never been thanked. Maybe you were thanked when they were little and they were at home and they wanted something, but now that they're gone, their life is terrible because of you. You are blamed for everything gone wrong. And I don't know about you, but I at times have watched that show, Dr. Pimple Popper, and I think to myself, when someone says, I've had this lump, or this lump, or this lump, etc., for 30 years, and I think, oh my God, you've been walking around with this infection for 30 years. An infection is anything that someone directs in your way that fills your life up in a negative way. That's what an infection is. It harms your entire being, your bloodstream, your system, if you have an infected tooth, the same veins and arteries and things that run up to your brain. You seriously, you ask a dentist. I swear to God, it's true. So I said, just like the show Pimple Popper, she releases the infection from under the skin. When it comes to people that are infecting you with their venom, you need to start setting up healthy boundaries between you and that person and start to slowly disconnect from them. Whether you screen their calls, you don't answer, you make less plans with them because hostile people don't want to hear about it. So I said, you need to take the time to release the infection and the poison from your presence. All certain people want to do is inject you and keep you down and keep you unhealthy and keep you sick just like them. I hear people say, well, my son or daughter treats me, or my son called me the C word, or my daughter called me a B, or just like what happened with Rob Reiner, rest in peace, who lost his life. Rumor has it was his son. And looking back, people say his son suffered either from addiction or more. We don't know, but if it was the case, can you imagine his life dealing with a child who, if it's true, who ended up taking his life? Dealing with a venomous person is no different. They steal your being. And you know what's the craziest thing? If it's not you, it's someone else. People that are hate filled. Is there hope for them? Absolutely. Jeffrey Dahmer was saved in prison. That's what he claims. He was baptized. But even if someone repents and says they're sorry and does the right thing, I'm letting you know, just like when someone cheats, if you stay with them, it's always in the back of your mind that that person is not going to be faithful to you. So Can you forgive and allow someone back into your life who was once venomous? It would, to me, it would be really, really tough. So I'm not going to speak on behalf of everyone. I just know for me personally, I don't know. I would always be on edge. I don't think I could ever relax around someone that intended me harm. So, anyways, think about it. You don't have to carry that lump, that venom, that infection with you. Honestly, you have to. You can see a therapist. You could talk to a friend. You have to release it. You really do. If you're not living with that person, it's time to start. So, anyways, I hope this helps. I want to say very Merry Christmas to everyone upcoming. Happy Hanukkah. I'm sorry about what's going on in this world. It's ridiculous. But anyways, prayers to everyone who has suffered as a result of a tragedy this season. You're in my heart. I'm so sorry. But anyways, cut those people out. It's time. Enough is enough. We are only human and we can only take so much. So that's all I've got, and I will be back.